Hi guys, this is Tablet-News.com and I'm here with a game called In Fear I Trust. It comes from Chillingo, it's priced at $3 and I'm playing it on the iPad mini 1. This game takes up about 927 megabytes of space and it's a horror first-person title. You can see that I've unlocked 2 episodes so far. Let's play episode 2. The game reminds me a bit of Silent Hill and Outlast, so consider it a combo of the two. Of course, that's high praise for such a game. It's a lesser title than those ones, it's not as scary, but still it does a good job at creeping you out. As I said, Outlast meets Silent Hill. The story is full of cliches and randomness. You get about, let's say, 3-4 hours of gameplay. It's not a long game. You start in a mental ward, you go to a spooky school. As far as I know, there are only 2 episodes, the first one and the second one. More are coming. There are a bunch of puzzles all over the place. There's a special detective mode to investigate, and we got a twin stick setup to navigate around. Okay, so let's move around. I'm guessing we're in the school. I can use this stick to look and this one to move. It's usually best to do both. Okay, and in order to activate that special viewing mode, I will swipe like this. As you can see, everything is shown in a different way now. That clue wasn't there before. Now it is. I can also bring up the diary, check out everything I found. Seems to be a drawing of sorts. Found a microfilm, looks creepy. Usually it's good to analyze everything you find and then interact with it afterwards. So it's all about looking around, getting creeped out, exploring, solving puzzles, getting chased by all sorts of creatures, visions and all that. I just saw 2 ghosts running, pretty creepy. This is some Outlast style thing. The loading times are pretty bad in this game. Also, I was met with quite a bit of crashes. So the game tends to crash sometimes. Most of the time you'll spend walking on creepy hallways, waiting for something to happen, or maybe not, seeing random visions. As I said, the story is not very clear to me. I don't know exactly what happened to this character, only that he woke up in a mental ward. He doesn't remember much, pretty much like all the Silent Hill games where people are wondering, where am I and what happened. The control system is not the best. I had to customize it a lot to reach the desired control level. Customize the sensitivity especially. I had a vision here earlier. I played this part before. Now let's walk around. Actually, the music is very creepy. Not exactly music, but rather sounds. Let's try to enter this door. Maybe this key would work. Nope, guess not. Maybe something here. Okay, so we enter the room, expect gore and horror to follow. There's a puzzle right here, I can feel it. Okay, so we require something. I'm betting it's maybe this object right here. Well, guess not. So we have to look around. As I said, there's a lot of things to do in this game. Objects to find and interact with, things to explore, cutscenes to check out. You also have to pay very much attention to the walls, because sometimes you'll see codes in there. Okay, so there's a lot of reading to do. Read everything carefully because codes are hidden everywhere. There's a total Silent Hill vibe coming from this game. You cannot unfeel it, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. I found a microfilm and I'm going to interact with this object here. Finally, something I can interact with. Okay, so it's showing me something. I guess it's the solution of a puzzle or something like that. Can't exactly make out what it is. I just have to remember it and use it later on. It appears to be a sketch of some sort. First it's blurry, then it's not. So that should be it. I appear to have spotted a pentagram, so something creepy is going on here. Okay, I just have to remember these symbols and try to be less creeped out the next time. As I said, this game may get you stuck sometimes. You may feel the need to use some walkthroughs. I know I did at least 2 times. Don't be ashamed by that. Sometimes the game is confusing and it doesn't make any sense, so it's not your fault that you're using walkthroughs. The best aspect of the game is the sensation it gives you, the chills and everything, the creeps. I just got teleported somehow to upstairs. Should I call it a bug or a feature? I don't know. What is this here? A note of sorts. Faculty meeting. If you love Silent Hill, you love this game. I'm sure about that. If you can get past the confusing controls. Let's see what's here. No clues. I can see a vision here. Something happening here. I see that it's written in Russian or some other similar Cyrillic alphabet language. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to stay on this floor because I'm not allowed to go that way. Let's see if we can go out the main door. Nope, still here. Still trying to make sense of all this. By the way, you can also double tap to walk in a certain area. And let's stop all of this nonsense, go to the main menu and let me show you the first episode. Okay, so episode 1. That's where you wake up in a jail cell, in a mental ward. The camera movement is very slow in this game and the walking is very slow, so you may feel bothered by that. The cutscenes are pretty long and there's a lot of them. You usually rely on notes and voice recordings to make sense of everything. The game relies on Unreal Engine, and as I said, it registers the random bugs and crashes that such titles do. That's how it all starts. You wake up in a cell, swipe to look around. There's a tape recorder here, you pick it up, you listen to it. You can also examine objects by rotating them. You can usually find clues or numbers written on the back. That's the pinching out movement, that's the retrospective vision, allowing you to see stuff that you have to do. That's a pretty long tutorial, I have to say.
Someone can actually hear him. What do you think? Frankly, I don't care. How's our poet? Still scribing his sonnets on the walls and mumbling the same verses over and over. Poor bastard. They interview him again? Yeah, come up real bad this time.
So I have to move here, take a wrench and get out of the cell.
You'd be better off if you just scream like the rest. I gotta figure out how to get out of here.
Okay, I get that. The tutorial should be over soon enough. Now you can tap on the cell door. As you can see, the controls are quite confusing a bit. That's why I changed the sensitivity and everything. And we're out of the jail. Okay guys, this is In Fear I Trust, that's the name of the game, and I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 because it's filled with bugs. The idea is great, the atmosphere is great, it's very creepy, Silent Hill lovers will adore it, and you'll generally be spooked, especially if you use headphones. By the way, the camera shifts if you tilt the device. Okay, so In Fear I Trust gets an 8 out of 10 from Tablet-News.com, playing it on the iPad mini. Some bugs and crashes keep it from being an excellent title. That's it from now. Bye bye.